My bro code is I'm the type of guy that gets you out of jail, like bail you out. Type of guy.
Yeah,
that
you're the one that put me there too.
Shut up. I'm the type of guy.
If the cop said, did he
shut up.
shoot him?
Yo, listen.
You're going to be like, yeah, he did. I'm going to go bail him
You're
out,
gonna do
though.
the same thing? You're cutting me off again. All right. Yeah, you don't want to cut me off again. You know that one.
What happened last time?
And we're back. Dominican John Voice. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode number
21?
21?
21?
21.
That's a good number.
To my left, we got the main man, Big Boss, Inspire to Motivate,
Yes, sir.
Deli. To his left,
To my
we
left.
got the other guy.
What the fuck? That's what I get?
Hey, tell him
we
there's
got
levels.
the big
There's
celebrity,
levels to this shit.
Dominican John.
There's levels.
And to the far left,
What up? Hello, everybody. Desiree. Des.
As you guys can see, we're in a different spot.
Different locations.
I'm trying to
block.
adapt. I'm trying to adapt a little here, so
you
Same
must
block, same
adapt
hood?
to all
Yeah.
things.
yeah.
We'll
But
get the TV set up for you guys one day.
we'll still bring the same content, the same energy, and yeah, we started it how we always started.
Yeah.
We usually started
Does she
with
know?
our guests.
She knows.
That's how we
She
started.
knows?
Okay.
Oh,
Bust
okay.
out your topic or
The queen's
question.
first.
Bust out top of the. Okay, you know what? It's all men, so this is really a good opportunity for me as a single woman to get some questions out.
Okay.
I love it.
I'm a single man.
Do men like aggressive women? Because I get mixed.
Describe
signals.
aggressive.
Oh, yep. Facts.
I get mixed signals all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
This is aggressive and then it's crazy, you know?
It's funny that
I like
she
aggressive.
actually asked
I
that
think I'm
question.
borderline both.
Because
but
I have a friend
Oh.
that is, we make fun of her. We're like, yo, you're mad aggressive. I think it depends.
But like
I
tomboy
think it's a
aggressive?
balance. I think it's a balance.
Is that tomboy?
I think
describe
aggressiveness
aggressive,
in
though.
women is
Is
a
it
balance.
tomboy aggressive or like
We're not going
What does
necessarily
hold on,
tomboy
what does
aggressive.
tomboy
but you know them
what does
girls
that
like,
even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Thank you.
you my boy, like you can slap me in the ass aggressive, you know what I'm saying?
oh,
But
like
it's a
she's
girl.
walking by you like, good game, daddy?
Yeah, like
She
might
beat you in basketball type shit?
Yeah, yeah.
No, I mean like attraction. Like if I like you and I'm aggressively showing you, or I'm.
I'm talking about like
actively
elementary
showing
kick
you.
my leg
No, no,
aggressive.
no, no.
Like,
No.
What she's talking about is
I'm
like, you know how like
punching you.
us guys are expected to make the first move? Like you won't know if a girl likes you or fucks with you unless you made the first move. She's talking aggressive like if it was on the opposite. Like if woman was like, came up to you and was like, hey, Big Daddy, let me get that number.
I don't like that.
I love that.
What part didn't you like? The Big Daddy? The Big Daddy?
I like what he did.
Alright,
I
so
didn't like
here's the
if it was a situation
So
of
it's
a
funny
woman.
'cause
just-
Pineapples.
I posted it the other day. No, it might have been today actually. I'm gonna look at it.
That's funny.
Not yet. All right, so I do like aggressive women. I think there's not sexier than a woman who knows what she wants. Like if she
Facts.
is coming up to you on some like
But time out.
straightforward
Time out,
shit,
time out, time
whether
out.
I want to date
You don't
I
start
wanna
questioning
fuck
it though?
you.
You don't like, yo, she probably hasn't like, why is she so aggressive?
So
Nah,
there's
I'm
the-
not
okay,
because
so
you know
wait.
that's
why is
not a
she so
woman.
confident?
It's not typically a woman
What's
thing
wrong
to
with
do.
you?
No,
Nothing
that's
wrong.
different.
But
what I tell them all the time is,
I think the only
Yo.
question I'll ask is like, why is she
hold
so
on, real
aggressive?
quick. So this meme.
Because you know what you want.
but what I
Yeah,
tell
know,
them all the
but
time
hasn't
is,
she got something in,
if
in
you're
a while?
confident
Like, what's
enough-
going on? She's been single this long, you know, like, or is she typically like this every time?
but
Okay.
my thing is, if you're confident enough to come up to me today,
Yeah.
you're confident to come up to another guy tomorrow, the next day, the following day, and I'm like, oh, maybe she's just shooting her shot at everybody. And I'm like, damn, I'm not the
Okay.
only one.
Okay.
Now you're a little too aggressive, too confident.
So
I feel
so
like you
now
out there.
That becomes self-doubt on your end in a little
Think
bit.
so?
So your
Yeah.
confidence on you.
That's a little bit of an insecurity because if I'm feeling you, I'm coming up to you and I'm approaching you. Once
I'm hoping you only.
But that's not the
feeling me.
norm
You
for
won't
women
know
because it don't
that.
matter what age bracket, women usually like.
Time
I know
out.
girls who still won't text the guy that she likes first.
That's a game. That's like games.
That's corny.
Yeah, it's super
It's
corny.
mad
It is
corny.
I think it's corny.
But
on
you
both
said
ends.
you were typically aggressive, right?
If I want something.
Can we get an example if
I'm
you like
going
you
after
shooting
it. Yeah.
shooting your shot?
And what's the time stamp? Because like if you come at if you just see me in public for the first time,
Yeah,
I've never
say-
seen you in my life.
I mean.
And
yeah,
is the shot
no.
different whether
So
you
first
want
of
to
all,
date
I
or
think
just mess
I'm
with?
too picky. Let's start there.
I'm picky.
Okay, so I'm not gonna just approach anybody and everybody.
Okay.
And because they look good isn't enough for me.
That's what I've been saying.
good,
Okay.
though.
I like that.
Okay,
that's good.
so it's not enough. You get what, it's a factor, but it's not enough.
So let's say we're on the same friend group for the next 3 to 6 months.
Yep.
And then you finally say, "Fuck it, I want this guy right here," and you shoot your shot.
Oh,
Are you that?
You're gonna know. Yeah, no, you're gonna know. I'm like, no, I'm feeling you. I'm very vocal, and I think that scares.
Are you
men.
territorial? You telling other girls, "Yo, that's my man. It's gonna be my man in 6
No.
months. Watch out.
No.
Don't even try to make a move."
He's like, I didn't even know that was my girl.
I know, like damn.
Some girls
that
are like
sounds
that.
a little crazy, a little bit. Un poquito.
Be real.
But
Be
no,
real though. Are
no.
you
Are
going
you
to
like
your
that or
girls
no?
like, hey,
Hold on.
y'all could talk to this whole friend group except for that
No.
one right there?
Yeah.
No.
Some girls do that.
No.
Oh.
If we are now talking, yeah, that's me. I don't share. I'm an only child. We don't do sharing.
So you tell everybody you're talking already? Is that something
No,
you share?
no, I don't.
So we don't know
think-
you talking.
I'm gonna be honest. So
Let's say we're your girlfriends. We don't know you talking, but
Okay,
you
hold on.
slide. You
Slow
know,
down.
I'm just saying. I need a scenario.
Yeah, she gonna slow
I
down.
need
Hold up.
something.
This is how he is.
So
You know, help me out.
This is the thing. My girlfriends, there's only gonna be maybe 2 that even know what's happening in my
Okay.
personal
We're your
life.
girlfriends. So only us two know.
So only
Not AJ.
2 out of the 3 of
Uh-huh.
you are gonna know.
Yeah, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And then what happens after?
And my girlfriends, once they know, it's already off limits.
All right.
I don't have to be like, nah.
Talk to them.
We're grown ass women. We're not, so that's not a factor. I think it's more so being out and guys living that single life. If you're a single guy and you're living that single life and we're intimate, let's say now, then yeah, I'm gonna be territorial.
Hold on. You just said no.
So,
hold on.
I have a
Hold on.
question.
I have a question.
That takes time.
You
Intimate
just said
means sex?
something.
Yeah.
You just said
Or-
something. Well,
Doesn't have to be, but yeah.
friends going at the same person. So say as a friend group, you know, everybody goes out. You both see somebody that you lock in eyes, right? You're like, damn, they look good. Both of you guys, you and
Yeah,
your
yeah.
friend.
Who
How
gets
do you
first
how do you
dibs?
how do you approach this? Who goes after it?
You
Yeah,
have-
like none of you know this guy, but you
That's what I'm
both
saying.
looked at
Good
him and you're like, damn, that nigga's
Yeah,
fine.
like at the
Okay.
same time, like literally, you're like, oh shit, I was
That's
just
a good
thinking
one.
that.
Like, damn, he's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
And we're
I-
both like, damn, he's fine. Well, we're both gonna make sure that the air is clear for both of us to kind of make our way.
And you
I'm
gonna
not
let
a
him
hater.
decide.
I'm gonna let him decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him decide.
How about if he says both?
Well, that's too bad.
What if you locking eyes with
I
a?
just said I don't share, bro. Like,
What
we
if you're
just had
locking
that
eyes with a
conversation.
nerd that's like, oh my god, these bad bitches are looking at me, and then he doesn't make a move, and you guys are like, why is this guy not making a move? I want to know who he wants.
She's aggressive. She
I'm
said, I make the move.
aggressive.
Oh, so you're gonna?
I'm gonna be like, can I get you a drink? Damn, you really.
Oh, you get me a
really are
drink?
Beautiful.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Like,
John.
I'm gonna let a guy know if he's beautiful.
buy me a drink.
How
girl.
about-
I have a question.
Hold on, how about the
No,
guys?
real
I
quick,
want the
as a
answer for
guy,
the guys.
Yes, they can
though.
buy me a drink.
That term is a little off for me.
What?
What is?
Beautiful.
If a shorty
Yeah.
calls you beautiful,
I think handsom's good.
I'm thinking that you think I'm zesty.
Nah, if you call someone beautiful, you have to have like nice eyes,
call
light
me
yeah,
skin.
some men are.
Good
And I've had
hairline.
it, like, oh, you're
Okay.
beautiful, and like I don't know.
Beautiful is like an
I
overall
wouldn't
thing.
be like when I hear, oh, you're beautiful. I wouldn't think like, oh, this girl like wants some. I'm thinking like, I'm her beautiful
I
best
think it's
friend
gonna
that
be
she
how
thinks
I
I'm
say
zesty.
it. No, it's how I say it. So if I'm like, damn, you're beautiful, then it's like, okay, you got a little. I might think you have a little sugar in your tank.
Yeah, that was a little.
But if
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, you're beautiful. You know that. I'm just saying.
Oh, she just
Said
rizzed
there's
me
a
up.
way to say it. Okay,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
respect
Pay
it. I
attention to
respect
the
it.
tone.
Yes, I am.
It's a way in the tone. Okay,
I'm your
So-
beautiful man now.
So, is the approach different when you know, like, all right, I ain't trying to date this motherfucker, but I do want to fuck him, or I want to fuck him, or I don't want to fuck him, I want to date him.
There is a
Is there a different
There's
approach?
a difference in energy. Period.
Okay.
A woman knows within at least 5 minutes of you speaking if she'll give it to you or not.
I heard that before.
I've never heard that shit
I've
before.
never heard that shit.
Really?
before. Me,
Nah, I
you,
heard
say,
I'm telling you right now.
within
Before I get
5
no pussy.
minutes,
Yeah, I
she
s-
already
Within
made up her
5
mind.
Yeah, you already done fucked up. You done said some shit.
I usually do say some shit. No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, really. I think.
Oh, you said I already fucked up?
No.
Nah,
Oh, that's what he's looking at me. He's like, yeah, I already fucked up.
That's how I got it. That's how I got it. I was like, yeah, you
5
fucked-
minutes seems crazy. I think about.
No, but I thought she was referring to
No,
today.
in my
I
head,
already
I think
fucked
about
up
all
the
the
first-
girls that I've talked to the first 5 minutes of meeting them. Then I'm like, damn. They
know.
decided in 5
I think
minutes?
We know, but it's just, we size you up. It's how you speak. It's how you
What if he's a short king?
speak to me.
What if he's a short king? You said size you up. What if he's a short king?
Yo, what size you want me?
It It doesn't matter, AJ. Size you up just means like look you up and down.
Just because she glanced quicker.
That's what that means.
She glanced quick and said, "Next."
I wasn't like.
Oh, what kind of show are we talking about now? Okay, I get it.
I think that's mostly it's for me anyway. I mean, I can only speak for me.
Correct.
So if I see a guy and it's an immediate physical attraction, because it does start off that way. There has been instances where I've seen someone and didn't really have an immediate physical attraction, but could have had an intellectual attraction.
Okay.
Or just for me, I'm a huge energy person. I feed
Same.
off energy. I think I try very hard to keep my frequency at a certain level. So I put myself around that. So I could be attracted to somebody on different levels.
We're talking about the physically attraction. I want to talk about the people that you like. He's ugly, but he's fine.
Eh, those
those
niggas,
people, yeah. But like something about them
Yo,
attracts
you know what's crazy is I've met girls that say they only go after those kind of guys because they don't have to worry about that guy
Cheating.
doing them dirty.
You see, but I'm not going to that level.
Bullshit.
That's
Yeah, I'm not
crazy
going to
to
that
me.
level.
Bullshit.
I'm going to that
She said,
level.
I want my man medium ugly.
Yeah, nah.
I
Oh,
was
yeah,
gonna
I
tell
heard
me,
that.
I
Yeah.
want my man
Yeah.
medium ugly.
Yeah, but I'm not
That's
going to
the
that
thing.
level.
Like, what the hell is that? That's
If
where
I
I
don't want
know.
to constantly touch you and it's not
Yeah,
gonna
well,
work.
that's crazy.
So what age does that die down?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm figuring, all right, we ain't going to be 20 and 30 and 40 forever. Eventually, we're going to be 50, 60,
I'm always gonna
70.
be 40, baby.
All right, I feel you. I'm just saying, eventually, we're going to be 50, 60, 70, 80. Eventually, like, I mean, I don't know if women get wet like that at that point.
Oh, I think I've
So my
heard-
question is,
Well,
like,
the man's
my-
piece dies.
Or the man's piece, if your
Yeah.
wet don't work, or if it does, the man piece might die. You never know what it is. I'm saying, like, at
Wait
what
for the
point
question.
does it just become
She said, "What's the question?"
intellectual versus
Asking.
sexual?
Oh,
Okay, so I can't be sexual without the intellectual part, personally.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay.
repeat that one time.
She
I
said,
can't-
I can't be sexual without the intellectual. She's intellectual first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We stimulate each other mentally first
Yeah.
before you even get.
I'm a
Yeah.
sapiosexual for sure.
Okay.
What sexual?
Sapiosexual.
What's that mean?
I am attracted to mindsets.
Okay.
I am turned on by
Big heads.
banter.
Oh,
No, like
if I have a big
banter.
head, I have a big mind, nah.
Like, talking, he and I had a little conversation. I was like, oh, I like politics. And he's like, oh, that's weird. People, and not that I like it or not like it, but I enjoy having those discussions. If I can be with a partner that in turn has those discussions with me, we're going to have a great night because now you've stimulated a different part of me.
Are you bringing up
saying?
politics on the first date?
I bring up anything on the first date. I have been told that I shouldn't bring that up on the first date. Like one guy, he was younger. I like younger guys. He was younger. He was like something about when he gets to a certain age. I'm like, well, I'm looking for marriage. So he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, well, there's no point in having
yeah,
dates
you should.
too.
But that's good. Yeah, you keep it straight up.
say
It's
I'm
almost like having a
assertive.
kid. It's almost like, bro, if you have a kid, that should be brought up on first date. If I'm like, for
I learned
example,
that the hard way.
I could be selfish all I want. I'm not saying I agree with it. Everyone's person is different.
Why? Because you had a kid and didn't
I
tell you you had a
might
kid?
not want
Yeah,
to
that
date a
happened to me
woman that
before.
has a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, time out.
I would appreciate
You-
if you told me that on the first date.
You
that
didn't say you
it.
had a kid, you said?
I didn't say how many I had. They knew I had kids.
Damn.
How many do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
That's what, I mean, everybody know. I have 5.
5
Okay.
kids.
Did you have 5 at the time you were dating the person?
I had 4 at the time that I was dating the person. And they thought I only had 2. And I didn't tell him or not tell him. It just didn't.
Oh, so he knew he had kids.
He knew I had kids.
Okay. You didn't
right.
have to tell him how many kids. Do we have to tell him how many kids?
Yeah, hell
Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
idea.
Well, what if you say I got
And the
kids?
ages
Can I
is a
tell
good
you
idea
this?
too, because I like my sleep sometimes.
What if you just
know
extend
what
the
I'm
ass
saying?
and that's all you say?
Sometimes I'll use that as like a defense like to like push people.
Oh, if you
away.
don't, yeah.
So if I'm ugly, then you're like, or
Oh, man, you don't
intellectually
want none of
ugly.
this. I got
Intellectually-
5 kids. Oh no, and I mean I have.
You
other
don't want
kids that
none of
aren't
this.
mine
I'm
that I
broken.
raised.
I'm broken. I got
like, no, I got baggage,
kids.
like, You
Okay.
don't want this. But I think outside of that, I think a lot of times men are intimidated immediately, and I'm not. I think men are intimidated by me. I just do. I don't know. I have a hard time dating because of that. Because I'm aggressive.
I was recently out with my boys. It was like a female friend's birthday. She was like, "Oh, where the real niggas at? It's my birthday."
I think I know what you're talking about.
about. And I'm like, low key short, like you strong. You strong. She's like, what you mean? I'm like, I'm sure there was probably 95% of the guys in this club that wanted you or wanted to get near you. But you have such a strong tone, such a strong personality. You'll look a dude up and down and be like, yeah, you're bugging. Like, you're not easy to approach.
She's
so
bougie.
That's why you go home
Unapproachable.
on your birthday.
She's bougie.
That's why you go home on your birthday solo dolo. You're a little too aggressive. But she's like, what? And I'm like, some aggressiveness is sexy. I mean, if everyone's different.
But they
Like I said,
they think it's
'cause I'm
sexy.
used
That's
to,
why.
like, I don't know. I've dealt with
Who?
girls that are
Those
like,
girls think that's sexy.
I don't think so.
A lot of those
think
girls
I've
like,
dealt- I've dealt with
"Ew,
girls-
don't touch me.
No, I think sometimes they don't even realize it.
No, some girls
Bitch.
enjoy
Yeah.
games, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Like,
But some are
I'm gonna tell
aggressively.
you no,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna really be like, oh, can I get a kiss? I'm gonna tell you no, but I'm gonna put my face like this because I want you to grab me and do it. Like, that's just to me
Forced.
corny. That's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it's corny. I enjoy the aggressive. Not to don't tell me you're gonna beat my ass. I don't want that
Well,
aggressive.
that's different.
But
That's too aggressive.
But
That's
tell me
She didn't
like,
even explain her
but tell
aggressive
me
earlier.
like, yo, baby, like I'm feeling you. That might be like, oh damn, this bitch is sexy. Like I like this. That's different. Don't sit there and tell me you're gonna beat my ass. That's too aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm violent.
My
or
friend is the
anything.
type to violate a dude. Like, oh, you thought I was feeling you? Nah. You
Those are
just be the
games.
much.
Your friend's young. I can tell you off the bat, your friend is under 35.
Yes.
I think after a certain age, women.
Where'd you come up with 35?
She's thinking about her age.
I'm just saying.
I know, but where'd 35 come from?
Okay, so there's a cap. And a man at 35 is going to be the same for the rest of his life.
If he hasn't changed?
Disagree.
I disagree.
He hasn't changed.
How we know?
I disagree.
How the fuck we know
You're
that?
not there yet.
It doesn't matter, but I disagree.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
Hold on. The frontal lobe has completely developed by 35.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She took it.
Okay.
She took a
So
scientific.
there's no more growth for you. You can evolve. You can be a better man. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
Yes,
saying any of
okay.
that. But if you end up say you start dating in your 20s, and now you guys are both 35, 36, 37. That 20-something-year-old version, if they didn't change between then and 30-something, that's the same dude you're gonna get forever.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if they
Which is
didn't
not
just.
a bad
But
thing
Muhammad
if
Ali
you
says
like
the
who
same
you're
thing.
fucking
If you are the same person you are at 30 that you were at 50, you just wasted 20 years of your life.
I like this setup. I'm comfortable.
And I agree with that. But I also disagree because I'll give you an example. Not that my dad. I'll give my dad. My dad's always been one of the most ambitious guys that I've ever met. World champion boxer, got the job, whatever. You know, the job that he had for like 18 years or whatever. He meets my stepmom. She's like, bro, you got 18 years of experience. You're bilingual. Like, why don't you try to become an assistant chief or a chief? He's like, oh, no, I just got a high school degree. Da, da, da. Anyway, she prepped him, got him ready, pushed him towards it, and he became an assistant chief. At like 40
Can I say this,
like
though?
40 years
You already
old.
said it. He was already ambitious. He was already.
He was, but
already
that
had
extra,
The extra push, though, but that's all he
but
needs.
that
That's what a
extra
good woman will do.
Yeah.
push
Talk to him.
threw him over the edge because he
Ashe.
would have been content. He would have been content, just like, oh, I'm cool with what I got right
Right.
now. But he took on the extra responsibilities, the extra position, the extra pay, because there was a woman by his side who was like, bro, you done
She
did this
seen more
shit
for him.
for 18 years. You're bilingual. You bring more to this shit than people think. What's up? Why not do it? Pushed him towards it. Even hired somebody to like interview him and get him ready for the shit, and he got the job. But that's why I was like, I
but
agree
hold
and
on,
I
hold on.
disagree.
Say that again,
because
though.
at like
But say that
40
again.
years
Who got the
old,
job?
He did.
At the end of the day, it was him, you know?
I don't like
I-
that. You're not giving credit to the person that actually pushed you to do what you got to do.
What do you mean?
Like he just said, who got the job? That man would have never got the job if he never got pushed to be in that
If-
position that he wanted to be in.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
the other thing.
And that's why I feel like, and that's why I do feel like behind every, they say there was a quote I saw, behind
a
every
good woman.
strong man is an even stronger
A woman,
woman.
yeah.
I truly
Ashe.
do believe in that.
Ashe.
No, me too.
Because at the end of the day, I'll give you an
that's the
example. I'm not gonna
problem.
get too deep. But I was in college. I had met a girl that I actually felt was above my level. I was doing a lot of dumb shit at the time. And I literally, like when I was, without her even asking, without her even knowing, because I'd hid a lot of stuff from her, I stopped doing a lot of stuff that I was doing and got a real job and
Because of
like
her.
real income. And because I was like, yo, eventually, like, this shorty is going to pass me. Like, well, not only are we in college together, so that off rip tells me you're ambitious, because college is hard as fuck. I don't care what anyone says.
But that's what you want to do better so you can have a girl that you think is worth.
Not just, but I met this girl that I felt like at the time, obviously she cherished me or whatever, but I was like, low key, I think shorty's above my level. Shorty had like 3 jobs and was graduating faster than her graduating class because she was taking on more classes in a semester than the average. So let's say in a semester she's supposed to take 4 classes. She was taking 6.
Yeah.
So she was graduating faster while maintaining 3 jobs at a time. Like, so I was like, damn, like, if I don't get my shit together, if I don't really boss up, like, eventually this girl is going to leave me. So it made me.
I did the same thing freshman year. I took 6
Boss
classes
up.
and applied for another. I was at like a community college type of energy, and then took 6 classes, got like a 96 overall, and went to a better school. So I was single at the time.
I got a question though, because I heard you say you like them younger. How much younger?
What's the age difference?
My cap is 33. I won't go younger than that.
How about oldest?
45,
So I have a question.
maybe. I don't know.
I have a question. You said your cap.
They get older and they get cornier.
Your cap is 33.
Yeah.
Why?
My son is 24.
But, son aside,
Yeah.
you meet a man. No. You meet a man. Let's say 29.
I actually
Hold on,
met
29,
a man that's
29.
just turned 30 this year.
Mentally, physically, ambitiously, just mature for his years. Treat you like a queen, knows what he wants. But he's 29. You're going to say no?
I'm not going to say no, but I also know that pace-wise, I may be too far ahead.
Okay. Now, what if, because everybody's different. You got
Right.
some people who are like, oh, I envision having a family one day. You got some people who, I got some guy friends that are like, I'll never have a kid a day in my life.
Yeah, never want to get married.
Dominican
Women
John.
too. I have female friends that never
So
want to be
what
a
if he's
mother.
like,
It
I'm cool
boggles
with
me.
getting married with you. I'm cool, but I don't want any kids. But he's only 29. I think that,
But she comes with the kids.
no, she
Well,
comes
no,
with
they're-
kids.
I
But I'm
mean,
saying he doesn't
they're
care to have
grown.
any of his own.
Oh, the kids don't
Because
come
the
with you?
deal breaker might come from actually her not wanting kids anymore because she has her own.
Yeah.
And the dude being like, I want at least 1 or 2 of my own.
Is it easier dating if the kids don't come with you?
So you know what's funny is I had
For women, yes. For
huge
men, no.
complex when my ex-husband and I split up. He told me that men would only want to sleep with me and not want to wife me because of my children.
Yeah.
And I carried that with me for a long time, and I stayed single for a long time with that
Did you believe
mindset.
it?
I believed it.
Foul.
You don't believe it now?
I don't believe it now. I'm a great mom. My kids are proof. They're grown. They're amazing. And I think when men date women who are good moms, they're dating somebody that's going to take care of them. You off the bat, and I know I'm a woman. Nowadays, you don't know who you're dating. So I mean, I think now the mindset I have is I am a full package. I wear a heavy crown, but it's worth it. I think I'm worth it.
Know your worth.
If I'm young and I'm
Yeah.
attracted to you, do you think I have mommy issues?
No, because that's what does that say for me? I like younger men. I think it's more of a
So,
keeping up with me thing.
so
I'm young at heart.
What,
I'm an old soul, but I'm young at heart.
What, from a woman's point of view, what separates, like, where you know, like, okay, this person I'm just sexually attracted to, and this person I'm actually
an energy
relationship
thing.
attracted to?
Energy's big.
Like,
I seek
what-
out husband material. If I am attracted to you, I see a husband within you because my goal is marriage.
Okay.
I'm not here wasting my time, not wasting anybody else's time.
So you're
People
not
are
you're
at
not here
me.
for
I
like,
don't
oh,
have,
like I'm not here for a
no
quick
suitors.
fuck. I'm here looking for a husband type shit.
With that, hold on. With that mindset, say you meet somebody, what's the timetable that you're like, we should get married?
I don't have
This-
one.
So
I
it's
don't have
not
the
like
timetable. It doesn't even have to be a ring.
So why
and a
can't we
wedding
just
and a-
enjoy the next 20 years of our
We
life
can.
without getting married?
I'm okay with that. But what I'm looking for is a commitment and a partnership that I can build off. Not some bullshit and then all of a sudden
So-
you're tired or you're.
So are you, as a woman, are you okay with a fixer upper, or you want a established place?
I don't want no fixer.
Be real. No, and every woman's different. So
No.
be real.
But
Be real
what's
with
a
yourself.
fixer upper?
You're
So what I
confident
mean by
saying that
fixer
you're
upper
a
is like
full
you might have a
package.
guy that has.
You see the potential.
the guy has potential, but he's not there yet. So you might
I'm
have met
okay
the
with
guy.
that.
He might have potential to be the next
No
CEO,
ambition
manager
off
of something,
the rip.
but he's not there right now. He's living with Mama Dukes. He don't really got the bills. You know, he's hurting financially or whatever. Or like, you know, he doesn't have that job yet.
So I'll say this. When men are in that position, they're usually not comfortable to be in a committed relationship. Real men.
Yeah.
Real men really kind of want to be already established a little bit before they jump into something serious. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a man.
No, I would agree with
agree with
real man, because I
real
know some
man.
dudes who would jump. They're nomads. You give them a place to stay, and they go jump into that, even if they don't fuck with you like that.
And so
You take it away, they go to the next.
Yeah.
I
Facts.
think that's a little different. So fixer upper, that's why I asked you, what do you mean by that? A fixer upper has issues that need repair. You know, that's that whole broken wing syndrome where women are always trying to fix men that are broken. Where
Believe in
I
that?
do have, huh?
Do you believe in that?
Of course.
You guys are nurturers
We're
by nature.
healers,
You guys
right?
were
I think
literally
I
bred.
think I'm a healer.
You
So
guys
I
are
think
literally bred to be nurtured. You're mothers.
broken
You can
people
only
come to me,
produce. We
friends,
can't
family.
produce.
You know, I think that's just
Well,
kind
women
of.
are
You don't think that could
nurturers.
be like stressful?
Say that again?
You don't think that could be like stressful?
Being a mother is stressful.
No. But you said like all the broken people
You
come in.
have to learn boundaries.
I love broken people.
Have you learned them?
I think I have more so over the years with age. I'm learning.
Okay, good.
There's a lot of people I don't have the energy to deal with you at all.
Because I've seen it a lot where like people, you know, take all those broken in people and then they
and
end
then
up
they're
broken.
broken. And so I've seen that as well. I think my mother is a selfless person,
Same.
very selfless, and I think that taught me to not be that way. You get what I'm saying? She never put herself. Still don't. Put
I feel
herself
like that. I feel like I'm like, not that I'm hard or crazy, like, but I feel like I'm the more gangster version of my dad.
first. Yeah.
My
Oh,
dad
I'm
is
tougher
one of
than
those
My mom's tough as shit.
kumbaya, turn the other cheek, and I'm like, nah, motherfucker, you need to turn up.
Yeah.
Slap, make that motherfucker respect you. Turn up right now. Let's go.
Um,
I'll turn up for you if you don't want to turn up. Like I'm that guy, and he's more like, nah, it's not worth it. It's okay. Let
Yeah,
them
I don't
talk.
Did you get that from your
Let
mom?
them- I might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, them semi days
You
be
have to.
crazy. My Uncle Ray, yeah. Them semi days, I might have. No, because my dad's sisters are spicier than
Yeah.
him too. My dad's the only one. Even my uncle that you just seen earlier, that came through earlier, Joselito. That man ain't gonna tolerate no disrespect.
Nah, you can tell, yeah.
That man ain't gonna tolerate you suck your teeth the wrong way, and he's gonna forward and backhand you. Like, he ain't gonna tolerate. My dad is just, I don't know. That dude's like Gandhi. Dude, want to forgive and forget everything. I'm like,
You
nah.
have to have some.
We gotta demand some damn respect around here. When my little siblings be turning up around him, and I'm like, motherfucker, if you don't lay a hand on them right now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. You better lay a hand. Nah,
So you haven't learned anything from your father if you're telling us.
I did. I learned a lot. I actually believe it
No,
or not.
that
even
doesn't
though
mean
I'm-
he learned how to be the
hold on.
You gotta
opposite.
be a spitting
Hold
image
on.
of the person that
Hold on.
taught you.
Even
No, you
though-
don't.
Even
No, you
though
don't.
I'm
Why not?
spicier than him.
Hell no.
I'm spicier
Then
than
do
him.
better,
But I
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
my
do better.
patience level
No,
is
but
through
you
the
still a
roof.
spitting image of the person.
Bro, I
Why?
spent
Shut up.
2
Shut up.
years, 4
Why?
years, 8 years
Hold on,
with
hold
the
on,
wrong
hold on. Why?
women.
Can we all have
Out
this
of
conversation?
patience.
Because you know what he
Shut
said?
up.
No, I missed something.
Say it again.
I said you gotta be a spitting image of the person like that you look up to, like who you
You
Believe
have to
in,
be.
who taught
Hear the
you,
words he
and
said.
then do
You
better.
have to
You
be.
don't have to.
Yeah.
be.
Have to be
Exactly.
spitting image
That's
of
what you
person.
lost me
Of the
already.
person you look up to. I look up to him, but I took his goods and I took his bads and I separated them.
Yeah. I
don't think I
I'll
can
take what's
agree with
good from
any
him.
of that.
I'll
Yeah,
take what's bad
me
from
too.
him. At the end of the day, I'm my own person. We're not
He
exactly
just said
the
his
same
dad's
either.
calm, collective. He loves his dad.
I know
and
she's
he's
gonna
like,
give a fire
I'm the
answer, so I'm
gangster
waiting
side
for
of
you.
his dad. He's not giving me anything that relates to his dad at all. So
Okay,
he's not.
but a spitting
If anything, he's
image-
disrespecting his dad with that sentence.
No,
Maybe
he's
it's how
not.
you're wording
I'm
it.
not.
Spitting image, like so. If I look up to somebody,
Mm-hmm.
I am not trying to be them. I'm gonna take parts of who they are that inspire me,
Yeah.
and kind of hone in on that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be everything that they are. I still want to be me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be a spitting image of anyone personally.
And do better.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna take the good parts of
So-
somebody I look up to. I look up to a lot of different people.
Yeah, I agree with
Put it
you.
this
I
way.
don't think I have one specific person.
I wanted to be a content creator, right?
Yep.
And I seen other Latinos become content creators.
Okay.
So I want to be a spin image and a leader of Latinos that are content creators.
Yeah, but do it your own way.
Okay.
Of course.
But
Yeah.
spitting-
And do it
you're
better.
I think you're using the word
Yeah,
spitting
spitting image.
image.
That means
Wrong.
exactly like
incorrectly.
copy and paste.
Yeah, like you
You
want
know?
to be exactly
Yeah,
who they are.
spitting
I
images
don't
like-
believe that about you.
Oh,
I've only
okay.
met you for 2 seconds, but I
So,
don't believe you want to.
so what word am I looking for?
You're looking like. Help me out with this one.
I think it's inspiration. I don't know if it's
Like fraternal twins. You know?
no, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he does mean spitting image.
Yeah, it sounds like
Bro,
yeah.
it's kind of
Fraternal
like,
twins is not spinning image, right?
I don't know.
Fraternals is
No,
opposite.
fraternos
They're,
are
they're the
twins,
same day
yeah.
and they don't look the same.
They don't look the same.
Okay.
But like, that's still twins, so I don't.
What the fuck,
like
man?
it.
Y'all
Yeah,
not helping
I don't
me
like
out
it.
here.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to find a word. Fuck it. Let's go to the next conversation. I don't know. Have you guys seen that Remy Ma conversation or?
With Papoose?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. So come join us. Come join us.
All of it's crazy. So
Yeah.
there's Remy Ma. You got
The battle rappers.
Jeezy breaking up with May.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Asian
seen that. I
girl.
seen that. Yeah.
It goes.
Then you have the stupid Nicki Minaj husband thing.
We're Offset. I don't know what's going on
It goes
there.
to show you though that like it don't matter how rich you are, how established you are. If
They
a
still
girl's
get
not
him.
feeling you, she could really just bounce out on.
Yeah,
you.
but I hear people are mad because he held her down for what when she was
She was in
6
jail.
years? For 6 years.
held her
Imagine
down, bro.
that. Usually it's the opposite.
That's what I'm
Can't
saying.
even
That's why I
hold him
think it's
down,
like.
and he's not in jail.
You think that man's hurting?
Oh, OD, man, bro. Come
Can
on.
I tell you what I think that is?
One thing I will tell you is, women are nurturers. By genetics, they're meant to just love. They can love and love again. I feel like once a guy truly loves, he can love again, but it's never the same. Like, we love differently. And, like, if this is a girl that we're really, like, I'm feeling this girl, I really love this girl's my heart, like, that's going to hit you in, like, a terrible, terrible way. I don't know if y'all agree, but I'm talking about this is a girl that this is your ride or die. This is your boo thing.
I see.
You don't see nothing coming your way, and then all of a sudden she just ups and leaves you. You might be suicidal.
I think she was an alpha female.
She
and
looks
he-
like it.
and
Remy
he was
definitely.
A beta. And I think that will never work.
Elaborate.
That's not the matchup?
Beta males, no. An alpha female needs an alpha male. Beta males are a little more feminine, a little more in touch with their feelings and emotions. And not that that's a bad thing, but when you have an alpha female who's strong, assertive, aggressive, out there, she's getting hers.
Yeah, but
And then you're either your income.
She did
'cause
time
you
in
brought
the
this
pen.
up, your income is under, because I think for her instance, her income was probably above his, despite whatever.
When it comes
he
to
held
love,
her
you
down.
don't look at the bank account.
It doesn't matter. Eventually,
Yeah.
eventually that will be a part of.
So
That's
are-
why I tell people,
are
date
you-
ugly people that you're not really that attracted to. Oh, I love them. Eventually, that will be a factor.
But if you rich, you can give me opportunities. If I don't
Yeah,
take the
but when we're
opportunities, then
50
you're
and
a bum.
60, is it a factor?
I
Because you
think she
ugly
was
too.
He wasn't really like, strong arming her, and she really needed that. Being a street woman.
Yeah. Okay. So are you an alpha or a beta?
Definitely an alpha.
yeah, I was able to say I could tell you.
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
I-
alpha.
I can't
Okay.
help
So
it.
you can't do no bait. You can't do no like yes
I have
yes
done,
man.
I cannot. That's not attractive.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think we said that, but I don't care
Yes,
how
ma'am.
much.
Babe, can you do those dishes? I got you, babe. You
That's-
can't do
That's
those.
different.
No, this,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what?
different.
Being a sweetheart doesn't mean you're a beta. Being a gentleman doesn't
I
mean
think
you're
we're
a
missing
beta.
out. I don't like the alpha conversation because people define that shit completely opposite.
Maybe. What do you mean?
I don't define myself as alpha. But then I have ex-girlfriends tell me that, oh, I used to do this. Now I'm like, no, you used to do whatever you want,
What do you
and
think
I
is
say
alpha?
yes.
What do you think is
No,
alpha?
I don't like the word alpha. Like
I know,
don't.
but she's asking you, what do you?
What
Oh,
do you think
because
it is?
people think,
like-
the man that provides and,
No,
the,
what
and the
do
man that
you
pays the bill.
think?
Wait,
What do you? She's
That's what I'm
asking
saying.
you. What does alpha mean to you?
to you, not to no other. You.
No, I'm saying the definition of alpha. I don't use it. I don't.
Let me
like
ask you
it.
this: what do you describe as an alpha woman?
Oh, someone that puts me in my place. Aggressive woman that wants me. You know what I'm saying? That takes care of me. That will do anything that I don't even have to ask her for. She just does it. You know?
Here, take care of that cell phone bill.
I think that's a little more of a submissive, which I actually consider myself a submissive woman. Just because I'm an alpha female doesn't mean I don't know how
But I'm saying
to
people
submit.
define alpha as like, go serve me a plate.
Oh, that's different.
I don't. I'm
That's
not a go serve
different.
me a
An
plate
alpha,
type of guy.
an
not
alpha
my serv-
female that knows how to submit.
So this is the thing. I think alpha to me is just a manly man. Alpha meaning highly masculine, meaning that they're the leader of the flock. They don't follow anyone. They're the one who walks in the room and steps that shit up. Like, you know that's...
And they
that's
know.
You walk into a room, you're like, he's an alpha.
So you know, AJ's not an alpha after what happened today, right?
AJ's an alpha.
after the experience we had today?
No, I knew this from the time I met him. AJ's an alpha.
But I'm saying from today's
He
experience.
has boss energy.
Just today's experience alone. Of us setting up, we walking into the room, you know. No, I'm not trying to say I'm an alpha, you know.
I
I'm
let
saying
you
Are
call
you asking
yourself.
what I think?
from
of
this
you?
experience.
Yeah, I think that's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, what are you saying?
You say
right
you've
now?
known AJ. We don't care if you known AJ because
No,
you don't
no.
know us. So
No.
you just met us all today. You're
Okay.
a brand new guest on the podcast. We
All
just got
right,
here.
So I may be wrong because I don't know enough about you, but I would actually guess that he was a beta and you were an alpha.
Okay.
So it surprised me when you're like beta. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't like being alpha.
You can't. It's you. You don't get to choose. I don't think you choose.
Your personality. Your
But I also
personality.
think it's
You're born who
So-
you are.
I feel like it's the position you're in because when it comes to content, you know, I destroy anybody and it's everyone shut the fuck up, do what I do, or do what I say.
It's a very alpha. thing.
But besides,
But he acts like a straight
that's what I'm
beta.
saying.
Beta bitch over there.
I'm saying in
Don't
the
hype him
position.
up now.
But,
Beta bitch over
Wait,
there.
wait, wait, but in the position. So besides content, besides content, working out, talking to girls, whatever it may be, I like just stepping back and not being that person.
I want to have a quick.
I don't want that.
I want to have a quick intellectual. It might. I mean, some people consider it intellectual, some might not. Whatever.
Let's hear it, Alpha.
What do we feel about certain cultures using the N-word?
That was my question.
I know you
too.
was waiting on it. That's why I did
Yeah,
it.
let's do it. Let's talk about it. Who wants to start that convo?
No comment.
And I know you have no
You
comment.
Plead the fifth?
I know you have no comment. I already
He
knew that
uses
was
it.
coming.
Can I ask you? Do you have an
No,
honest
the only reason I'm gonna say no comments because we have some people here that I know how he's gonna clip it, and he might make me say something that I didn't say.
Butt hurt.
No, it's not butthurt. It's me being smart. So that's
So
the only
I'm
reason.
gonna be
Careful.
smart
Yeah,
too. And what
that's
I'm gonna
the
say
only-
is,
he
what I'm gonna
knows how
say
it
is
is.
that I do know how it is. I'm gonna be smart too. And what I will
Words.
say is that
If we got
first of
this
all, if
off-
we're being technical, the word's not okay for nobody. The
Right.
word's not okay for no. If we're being technical,
Right.
because at the
I
end, at
find
the end
it
of the
acceptable
day-
to anybody.
No. I'm
And
just
I
saying
say it loud and
it's
proud.
not acceptable.
Nothing wrong
for
with that.
Anybody,
Right.
Because if you want to talk about what your ancestors went
Right.
through, it's not. But what I will say is that the people who make comments, who's this person saying the N word, or who's it? At the end of the day, if you really think about who took over South Africa, right? Because it seems to me that people make, like, for example, Fat Joe. Fat Joe's been using that word forever, and he got some recent backlash for it, right?
Well, in
But
New
do you
York,
know where
Puerto
that man
Ricans and
came
blacks are
from?
the same.
Do you know where that man is accepted?
But that's
Do you
like
know what that man has
1% of
done?
the
Yo,
whole
Terror Squad
American.
literally had like motherfuckers in some terror. Like that whole clique was like untouchable. And in the hood of New York, like one of the most minority populated places in the earth. Well, in the United States. My point is, I feel like, can you really look at someone and tell if they're valid to use that word or not? Because if you look at South Africa, that was pretty much taken over by the Dutch and people from the UK. Those are all white people.
But do they use the word in the context of the hard R?
No, we're not talking about hard R. No, we're talking about like,
Okay.
we're
Friendly,
talking about like
casual
somebody
combos.
being on the podcast
Yeah, hard
and
R is
being
kinda crazy.
like, yo, you know,
Hard R goes hard.
this nigga's tripping. Or like, yo, what up, my nigga? Like, I'm talking about like that. They're like,
I think it's just really your upbringing.
but there's certain people who, you know, there's content creators, there's fans, there's people who watch and stuff, and they're like, who's light skinned homie, you know, saying that word, or who's the, and they assume, and they have
You
no
didn't
idea.
see
Like
the
even
Indian
like,
kid. You didn't see the Indian kid rapping. Like, I'm a nigga, I'm a brown nigga. You didn't see that?
That's
No.
an
I'm
old
gonna
video?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I seen
I'm
it.
gonna have to find it and send it to
Yeah.
you. I think it's on really where your mindset is.
Mindset plays a big factor. I think-
but I feel like people
but I
don't
think-
know their history
I know,
when
but
they
it-
say that too.
I think it's where you stand on it too, bro.
So-
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because
you saw
let's be real
6ix9ine,
here.
you
How
can't tell
many-
6ix9ine nothing.
No, but how many Hispanics?
upbringing, though.
I know,
how
but he
many
stands on it.
No, but how many Hispanics? Literally,
word?
blood. We're talking blood. How many Hispanics have African in their blood?
All of
Like-
them. Every one of them.
99.9999%
Yeah,
of them.
every one of them, I believe. Does that, okay, so
And they're gonna be all like literally.
What
We
makes
could
it
be at a
okay,
family
though?
function right now,
But
and
what
be
makes it okay?
all blood
What makes
related
what okay?
what
first
makes
cousins.
using that word?
Your
I
skin
feel like
color.
people think it's the skin color, and that's
People
my
think it's
issue
skin
with
color.
it.
Okay.
Is don't sit there and be like, listen, if you're against it, be against it wholeheartedly.
I was gonna ask
if
him
you're
that. Is
for
it
it,
because of your
be
complexion that you feel you
for
can't
it
use it?
wholeheartedly.
Oh, I didn't say I
but
can't
don't
use
be
it.
against it because of color. Because there could be. I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm gonna just say there could be that one random white dude in the hood that was crazier and harder.
And we all seen it.
Than all of you.
I know a few of them.
And
we seen it.
that man is down. He's okay at the
And you're not gonna tell him
cookouts.
no. Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay
Yeah.
at the
There isn't even in that telling
You're not
him
finna
no. You
tell
don't
him
even
no.
question him saying
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Exactly. You know
So
what I'm saying?
my
So-
take on it is New England, this Massachusetts, New York area is like 10% of the population of America. So people don't understand that the South and Florida is just black and white. They don't have minorities over there.
No, I will agree
People
with
don't
that.
understand
I do have
California.
some
It's just
friends,
black
some
and white
football
and maybe
players
Mexicans. You
who
know
are
what I'm
from
saying?
like Georgia, Texas, Florida, and they either
They
are
know.
you're either white, black, or Mexican.
Yep.
All Spanish people. There's no Puerto Ricans, Dominicans,
I
Cubans.
lived in LA for a while.
All
There's no
Spanish
Puerto
people are
Ricans. Very few of
considered.
us.
There's no restaurants,
You're
there's no
either white-
businesses,
It's
none
like
of
one, I
You're
found
either
a friend
white,
of mine,
black,
Kian
or
Resisol.
Mexican.
Exactly. So up
And
here,
they
one.
learned up here that there's differences when they came up here. Like, oh shit, Spanish people could be Dominican.
but let me put it this way. So
Puerto Rican,
as a
Cuban,
Afro-Latino, what they call me out here, I go out to different cities and different states, and I tell people over there, I'm like, yo, my white boys back home, they say the N-word, bro. Like, oh, we'll be right back. And we're back, guys. So like I was saying,
We are back
I
and
go
black.
out to different states and cities, and as an Afro-Latino representing the Latino community and Afro-Latino and Afro, I tell people out there, I'm like, yo, you know, back in my city, back in Massachusetts, like, we're the minorities. Like, it's white and minorities. Like, black, Spanish, Dominican, Puerto Rican, we're all the same out here. So I let Puerto Ricans and Colombians and whatever you think is light skin say the N-word. I let white people say the N-word out here. Like, I don't care. But they're like, nah, bro, if that shit ever happens around me, bro, I'm gonna have to press that. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, you're not even from our side. You don't even know what's going on in our side of the country. If you guys are from Florida, if you're from Georgia, if you're from Arizona, Arkansas, it doesn't matter where you're from. We have a whole population of millions of people in New York and Massachusetts that understand that we are all together as one. And you guys are split down here, down south, black and white. We don't care. That's not our problem.
I'm going to say this. As a biracial woman, I identify.
Explain your biracial.
I identify
Yeah, please.
as a black woman.
Okay.
My father's
But what's your
black,
biracial?
My father's African American, and my mother's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
So I am everything, really. My children are also biracial. My ex is a white dude. So my kids have all of it.
Hey, yo.
Okay?
Jimmy with the freckles?
That's great.
One right on the pod, but keep going.
No,
Me either.
Sorry, we have to give
but
round of applause just
I
to
use the
the white
word
guys.
because of my upbringing. Now, I am an inner city kid, Ionic Ave, like the Girls Club, like
Ionic
U
Ave.
Center. Like, I am a Worcester kid.
Mm-hmm.
My upbringing, my mother, like the way I was raised, the word, I'm like, this nigga's tripping. Like, I use the word regularly
Mm-hmm.
in everyday banter.
Yeah.
I do not think that my children should use the word. They weren't raised the way I was raised. It doesn't matter if I use the word. You get what I'm saying? It's different. So my
Are you
children
still in
are
Worcester?
black. Yeah, now I am. I'm back home. But they're black children. They look black. You could tell they're not just white. You get what I'm saying? I mean, my Emma maybe not, but still, I don't think it's something that I would want them using the word. I can't picture my middle boy being like, tell that nigga. Like, I just can't picture it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't.
I think that's just.
But where they grew up?
You got that
In the
motherly,
subs?
like.
To be honest, we.
Nah,
next
they grew up in
topic.
Cali.
Oh, okay.
It's South Central. My son went to Crenshaw. I mean,
Oh,
so.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just really how you raise your kids. I don't think it has anything to do with that.
You think so?
They more.
I feel like we learned the
inner
slang-
city than inner city motherfuckers.
But I'm pretty sure we learned the
Crenshaw.
slang.
I grew up, okay, my kids grew up in Great Brook Valley. I lived in Great Brook for a very
Yeah.
long time with my family. You get what I'm saying? But I don't think that matters.
But how are you going to define what your kids go through?
It's how I raised them.
But like when we
You do
say
know
like,
though,
Yeah.
like 70% of it is you, how you raise them, but like
which is fine.
30% of it is like the world. Like
Yeah.
regardless if we like it or not.
Oh, no, I got that loud and clear. Trust me.
Yeah,
You get
I
it.
mean, even me, I feel like I said this to I was talking to my boy today, and I'm like, yo, like this change kind of like makes me feel fucked up. I'm like, this wasn't me 6, 7, 8 years ago or whatever. We were having a certain conversation that I was just like, yo, like, what do you think it is that is causing this change? I'm like, I know it's not we grew up the same. He was my neighbor too. But I was just kind of recollecting on like how your upbringing and your environment and things that you've been through actually play
Nature versus
a
nurture.
huge role than actually how your parents raised you to be.
Yeah, we
Look at you,
don't-
your parents are straight business people. They like get to the bag at all means. You're all some free spirit content creator. I ain't gonna go to college. I ain't gonna I'm gonna do what I want to do.
You went to college.
He did for a little bit, but then
Forced.
decided like
You finished it.
Not by choice, he's saying.
I finished school, but it was forced.
Yeah, you
It
finished.
was forced.
You still finished it. Give him
you
credit
do your
for
own
that.
thing.
You just said college is hard, and then you're like, a little bit.
No,
I get what
I'm
you're saying, I
gonna
get
give you
what you're
credit.
saying.
No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna, okay, cool. I'll give you credit. But you didn't do it the way they wanted you to do it.
Right.
You did it your way.
Yeah, ultimately you
saying?
gotta find your own path. I'm not
So,
saying that.
But what
a
I'm-
lot of that is not just parenting; it's environment,
Yeah,
it's
100%.
upbringing, it's things that you've been through. Whatever you experience personally might be the deciding factor in how you end up.
What I'm saying with you is, no offense, you don't know what your kids do on the block. I'm not saying they're from the block or where they're from. I'm
Yeah,
saying
they better not be on the damn block.
On the block, you don't know. You know, the white boys in the subs are still selling marijuana. You know what I'm saying? You know,
My oldest probably does. Like he's a bouncer in Worcester. Like I don't. I mean, but
Oh, he does
probably-
club bouncing?
Yeah, he probably does 6'5", like a big kid.
okay.
So he probably does.
Damn, imagine that being your stepkid.
My
Motherfucking
youngest-
6'5".
My
Can't be
youngest
mine.
girl,
Yeah,
I like to think that she's
Yeah,
a
say.
little more.
Right, nigga.
Not me, that little tick.
And
Like
for
6'4"?
lack of a better term, she's a little more ghetto than the other kids. She relates to kind of, she's more intrigued by street things than the other kids were.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's already different. She's already doing different things, dressing. She's just a different person altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So if she uses that word outside in school, you're right. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
You're absolutely correct. But for the most part, let's say I have 5 kids. 3 out of 5 definitely are never going to use that word.
So for example, I'm from the subs. My brother, I think, was born in Brooklyn for maybe 1 month.
Okay.
It has a Brooklyn tattoo sleeve. Straight out of New York, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? On the block.
Yo,
We're not from the block. My
he
grandma.
exposed my
we
mans.
go to Brooklyn. We go to my grandma's
Big bro,
house.
he exposed you.
We be there on the summer type shit. You
You
know,
was
so
there
I'm from
for 1
Brooklyn too. I
month and
guess.
got a whole
But,
sleeve.
yeah, he got a whole sleeve from Brooklyn. We're from the subs. Like we grew up in the sub. Upbringing
1
is
month.
from the subs.
He said, yo, you
And-
had a waiter, my man.
Chill.
You had a waiter, a butler, a maid, all that. You didn't clean your
But
room. Chill out.
We got here, and he thought he was a gangster. He joined gangs and started jumping people and thought he was cool and doing drugs and blah, blah, blah.
Get your
And I
like,
never got
that's
in.
not us.
Yeah, that's not
Stop
me.
it.
Well,
I'm a white boy.
Stop it right now.
I'm a white boy and I grew up in the white
I
area.
say that about my oldest too, and he didn't grow up in a white area. I think it was just mostly, like I said, the environment that I tried to put them in, and I want to make sure they know. I think it's important to know that you're loved, and it doesn't matter what
That's right.
race, where you're raised, where you're. That's going to determine the decisions you make moving forward in your life. Period. You know what I'm saying? As far as that word, going back to what the topic was, there are some people like Fat Joe can use the word. I just had posted this not too long ago, and it's like, but Ricky Martin cannot. You know, like there's certain
I feel you.
Latinos
But
that
you know what's
might
crazy is
not.
people will battle him on that. And you know what's crazy is you ever heard that story about like him getting into a fight with a club bouncer at like a ghetto ass club? Him and Big Pun bugging with these bouncers. Like as he said, it's like 6-on-2 at this point.
Those are
He
big
knows. He's
boys.
like, yo, I'm about to get fucked up. There's 6 motherfuckers versus us 2, and they're bigger. They're just as big or bigger than us. But fuck it. Pun's ready to ride. I'm ready to ride. We're going to ride. But then he said right behind them, he said, yo, Joe, yo, Pun, let's fuck these niggas up. They turn around, Iron Mike Tyson. Not like old Iron Mike.
That's
like,
fire.
You talking young Iron Mike Tyson. And he said
Mike.
the bouncer that started the fight was running like 20 times around the car. Pun, Joe, make him stop, make him stop. Like they're begging. The nigga, he just wants to fight Pun and Joe. And now he's begging them for mercy to make Mike Tyson stop chasing him around the car.
That's a line right
20
there.
times in a row. Like, it's stuff like that. Like, yo, like Joe's good wherever he's at. Terror Squad, you talk about New York, everyone knows
Joe,
TS.
That's a nigga. He's one of the niggas. Like
Joey Crack.
People gave
He's a
him,
man now.
but people,
I'm gonna say this.
no,
I'm gonna
but
take
people
that
give
back.
him
I think he's a
shit
grown-ass man
for the
now.
word. This generation now is different. People give him
This
shit now for the
generation now
word.
is sensitive as
Sensitive.
fuck.
You know what I said? So people, I seen something that like, oh, people found Dave Chappelle's last Netflix episode.
loved it.
Super, and not only did I like it, but I said, I could never, as a man, sit there and feel it's okay as a man to complain or write a note to Netflix or protest or whatever for something that I didn't like. I don't like every movie or show that I watch, but I'm not writing a review or a protest to complain about it.
But that's a crazy
We
thing.
have
If
a
you
platform
don't
now
like
for
his
those people.
shit, next
platform is that?
channel, next
Any
movie.
social
That's the
media.
thing about
It's a
Netflix though, is you're not
Oh.
forced to watch it.
But people
Next
have
show,
voices
next
now,
video,
so they
next.
can- now the
That's just
voices are being
corny to me.
heard. I
That's just
agree.
corny. Yo, if you don't
Oh, we
like
have
it,
a platform now to say what we want to say.
feel, so everybody got
Ah.
a fucking opinion. Excuse my language, but everybody got
Nah, I
an
feel
opinion.
you, but
get
my
what I'm
thing about it
saying?
is
There's
like, yo,
positive and negatives of
all
that.
right, Saturday, I didn't grow up with a huge childhood, so I didn't watch cartoons. Like cartoons that my friends and a lot of people that they
Same.
shows that they watch, I didn't. I'm being real. Like my friends to this day, be like, yo, hey, I know you didn't see this, and they'll bring it up. I'm like, yeah, nah, I never heard of it or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't watch cartoons. I didn't watch certain shit, but I found something to watch to entertain myself. You know what I'm saying? It might not be your tank of sugar or your taste or your whatever it is, but there's something out there for you. You don't
What the hell
have
were you
to
watching?
fucking ruin it for everybody else. If I didn't like the Dave Chappelle shit, I would have just turned it off and put something else on. It's
But what were you
Netflix.
watching as a kid?
Oh, as a kid, everything Sports Center, everything. Everything Sports Center. I'm talking about like I could, as a kid, give you every player's statistical stat. Like that's what I watched as a kid. I didn't have no imagination or not. I didn't watch anime or nothing like that. Like my friends make fun of me now to this day. They'll make fun of me for it.
You got any question? I feel like you didn't ask no
Yeah, I haven't
questions.
started yet.
Go ahead,
Yeah, I was
baby.
able to say, yeah.
Go ahead, Big Daddy.
You usually do.
Oh yeah, I was looking at. I was waiting for him to finish.
Go ahead.
What? So you know, we had a little conversation the other day that was interrupted by the whole world was on my side. Just so you guys know. So I don't want to hear what AJ has to say. So he can shut the fuck up. But Mr. Levels to friendship and my love over here. We want to know what the definition of bro code is.
From a-
Whatever you think in your mind, you see bros and you're like, wow, two men together that appreciate each other, you know, and they
So
stand
not a
behind their.
bromance.
No. I don't want you to give any example. I just want off the top of her head. Shut up. Off the top. No context. No context.
Okay,
Off the.
okay, no.
Yeah, look at two bros and be
Okay.
like, wow,
See, I'm the calm one.
that's what two men do. Give me a bro code. That's what two men. That's what they do. Yeah.
I mean, I think bro code just means you respect one another's morals, you respect one another's opinions on things. You don't have to agree. I think it's the same male, female, doesn't matter the dynamic. But I think bro code, to me, like seeing two guys that grew up together or just really get along well, I think there is a difference between that and bromance, however. But bro code just means you just don't violate one another. You don't disrespect one another. You don't sleep with each other's girlfriends or sisters. I think that's bro code.
Those are some rules in bro code. Mr. Levels to friendship. Hold on. Mr.
Yeah,
Levels to
there's-
friendship. We haven't heard anything from him yet.
What you mean?
They never heard you speak.
Levels to friendship?
Yeah, there's
That's his
levels to
favorite line.
friendship.
There's
No.
levels to friendship.
Oh, you see, don't say that's
There
my
is.
favorite line. I said that.
You said it like 3 times in the video, but
On
I
that
want to know what
part.
that means. Can you elaborate?
what's
Yeah,
bro
not
code?
everyone. Actually, I just seen this video.
You can be an
They said,
acquaintance, you could be a friend, you
yeah,
could be a bestie.
I seen this
you could
video.
be a
This
sister,
dude,
a
this guy
brother.
said, I believe there's days twos.
I
Like,
saw that.
you see
Oh, I see.
that?
That's fine.
I
Yeah.
saw
did-
that.
and
I
I-
saw that.
That was-
Not
a
everyone's
valid
a day
video.
one.
And that's
Day
the-
one, you can't
Yeah.
control who your day one is.
Yeah, I
You
fuck with
can
that.
control
I know.
who your
So
day
I have
two
all
is.
these-
But that's
Yeah.
what I mean. There's level of
No,
friendship.
No, you can't control who your day ones is,
Yeah.
but you can control who your day two is.
Exactly.
You know, and I do believe in that wholeheartedly. I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a lot of backlash because maybe the clip didn't air out, maybe because I wasn't clear enough. But what I did say was, so I'm not necessarily saying I condone cheating or condone you beating on a woman or whatever the case may be. What I will say is, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna check my man in private. I'm gonna sit there and pull him aside and say,
That wasn't cool.
that wasn't cool. Don't do that to that girl. That's a good girl. You're missing out. If you get caught, this is what you have to lose. I'm that person.
Okay. You're that friend.
I'm that friend. I'm gonna check you privately. Your girl can ask me a million questions, and I don't
Never
know.
tell.
I don't know nothing.
That's bro code for sure.
So
I have more male friends.
I
than female
got
friends, so
flamed
have my own
on the
version of bro code.
media because this man right here, and I think bitches like him more because of this. He's like,
Team Beta.
I'm gonna tell the girl straight up. Yeah, we was fucking some bitches last night. Yeah, we was at the strip club last night. Yeah, your man was
Wait,
face
I missed
deep in
something.
some
You're gonna say
punani.
that if, when, and
That's
what?
That's what he said.
That's what he said. He's ratting on his boys.
You're gonna rat on your boy.
That's one of our most viral clips.
No.
That's some beta shit.
I'm listen.
Now you know what? I'm
listen.
just reneging all my alpha
Let,
stuff
let me
that I
give
can
you some
watch.
context. There's no context, but the point is, if
My contact.
if
no
I'm
context.
friends with somebody
Yeah, but he been
and
killing
there's
it.
someone that is very special to them next door right there, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna grow out this tree of love in the future, right?
Okay, I'm trying to follow
That
you
tree of
guys.
love, I love both of that tree together. You know, the tree is
You
very
met-
strong.
You met. Hold on.
But you
You
shouldn't.
met Des.
You like my metaphor?
No, you
Through
shouldn't.
me.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Hold on,
I
me
should've
and
loved
you.
the tree together.
Hold on, me
No.
and you got 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 years, 12 years plus in. You met Des through me. So yes, even though now you like her because she's my wifey or whatever.
You're
Hey,
gonna rat him out?
Yes,
I'll be right
that's
now,
what
yeah.
he said.
You know what? In this case,
Hey, you're my.
Because it's you, you're like,
Because
yeah, I
it's
like
me.
it, but that's
no.
corny
Okay,
shit
well,
for
first
men.
of all,
I'm gonna
first
throw
of
the
all,
mic.
I
But you
learned
never had
something.
couples friendships?
Wait.
never-
I learned something.
Let me hear.
Okay, if a man,
I thought you was gonna say you are beta.
She already said that.
No, I know what you was saying. I learned something.
me-
Oh, it's not the whole thing. Just say
Let
it
me
again.
clarify.
Let me double say it.
Yeah. No,
Let me go
I've
back.
learned this. If a man is cheating on a woman, and somebody tells this woman that man is cheating on her, they're still gonna be together. Do you know what you just damaged? Your relationship with that couple.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Well, then don't say anything. If you don't care, then you
Yeah.
don't care.
No, I don't care at that point.
But they're still gonna stay
Yeah.
together. You haven't
Yeah,
ruined
now
it.
I'm not trusting
I'm not-
you
I'm not
same
there to
way.
ruin anything.
I'm not making clips with you no
No,
more.
this is the thing.
I ain't making no podcasts with you no more.
My thing-
it ain't about hold on, it ain't about me
Ruined.
cheating or not. What I'm
You
saying is
ruined the
that
trust factor that your
facts.
homeboy
As
has.
a bro, there's
So,
certain
but
things
this-
I would
hold
never
on,
do to
hold
you.
Hold on. But I will say this. A good friend of mine, an old dude from Bronx, one of my life mentors for a very long time, said that he will not hang with other men who cheat on their wife.
Thank you.
Because if they cheat on their wife, what the fuck are they gonna do to him?
Thank you.
If you can cheat on the one person
I'm
who
not
will do
gonna
anything for
I'm not
you,
gonna disagree with that.
I agree with
you
that.
shouldn't
Yeah, I
cheat.
agree
You
with that.
shouldn't
I'm not-
befriend those types
That's
of
because
people.
I'm not gonna disagree with that.
I
I'm
feel
gonna
like that-
100% agree with you there. But what I will say is, at the end of the day, the way I'm built, my man's messing up whether it's this one or this one.
You're gonna check
Regardless-
them along. I get
Yeah.
that. I respect
privately, whether we're in a car together, whether it's before we're about to record this podcast together, whatever the case may be, I'm pulling him aside privately and I'm telling him, I don't agree with you. I've had to have a lot of my friends. I grew up in a different environment. I grew up in a different culture. A lot of my friends put their hands. I don't believe it. My grandmother died at the hands of domestic violence, so I don't believe in that shit at all. I don't care. It could be a straight. I don't even have to know the girl. I see a woman get hit in front of me, jaw checking the dude who hit her. Straight up. That's just what it is.
Even if it's your bro.
that.
Jaw
Especially,
checking.
he said.
If it's in front of me,
Said especially
if it
if it's
happens
in
in front of me, I have no choice. It's PTSD. There's nothing I can do about it. I remember my aunt coming to my house with a broken nose and a broken jaw, and I remember saying to myself one day I'm gonna get big, and no man's gonna do this
To any
to a
woman.
woman at all. I'm gonna get big one day. I was too small to do anything to their boyfriends or whatever, but I told myself, one day I'm going to get big enough that this is not gonna happen anymore. And I stand on that, not just for women I'm related to. I stand on that on women I'm friends with. It could be a random pedestrian, because at the end of the day, you could be someone's mom,
That just
grandma,
happened
someone's
recently.
aunt, someone's whatever.
A guy in the middle of the street hit a woman, and nobody around them did anything about it.
Yeah, it's
It was
terrible.
like
Terrible.
I want to say two strangers. It wasn't even like a boyfriend girlfriend thing. Even in that case, this is the thing though, because now I have sons. If my son tries to defend a woman on the street, and then something happens to him for trying to be super save a hoe,
That's tough.
that's a tough decision. Because now I don't want to lose my son
You're right.
being an honorable man, and I respect it. But to what extent are you risking yourself for
No,
that
you're right.
of
That's the
another
fucked up
person?
world we live in. But that's my morals, and that's what I'm willing to die on then. But
But snitching
What
your
a lot
boy
of
out,
a lot of
I'm
a lot of
gonna die
a
on
lot of
that.
people came at me.
I'm gonna die and snitch on my man.
A lot of people came at me.
that's
That's
crazy,
fucking
but here's
crazy.
my
I can't
side
chill
of
with
it.
you like
Keep
that.
bringing me up.
I
Keep
never
bringing me up.
necessarily.
I'm gonna die for it.
I never
But-
necessarily say I
Okay,
condone it or I'm
Wait,
okay with it.
wait.
What I
No,
said
no.
was,
I said something wrong?
But he
you're
said- yeah, you
my
did.
man.
You did say something wrong.
I said you're my man's. You're my homie.
He's like,
You know this
She try to come
girl
at me. I'm gonna die.
through me.
Nah, but you hold on.
I'd rather
Yo, what you have
check
to say for that, man? Say
Yeah,
what you
privately.
chest.
You
than
said
go to
something
your
wrong.
girl
Hold
and
on,
be
hold
like,
on.
Hey,
So
You
Hold
said
on.
you said
He's
something
cheating
about
on you.
you said something
I'm
about a
gonna tell you
tree.
this.
Wait,
Loving the tree the same.
Yeah, yeah.
some
You should
bullshit.
you that's bro. That's if you're my
was
boy,
bullshit.
you love me like that. Whatever. You don't look at my girl as bro as not even me. I feel weird hugging. You know how like they hug just.
I
side?
want.
Half-ass hug?
Yeah,
Yo,
but I don't
Side
like
hug.
you
doing
know what I
that.
do to my boys, girls?
saying
I either
my
go like
friends
this. I either
Yeah,
go.
I don't
I
like
either
that.
go like this. I either go, "What's
Yeah.
up, homie?" Or I go
I
like
do.
this. Or I go one arm hug.
Yeah, but I
I
never-
go, "What up, homie?"
I'm doing two
and
arms
and I
straight
do like this.
bear hug. Love you, baby.
Nah,
That's why sometimes it's even awkward for me because sometimes I don't know what they're gonna do. But I usually go for the handshake.
I either go for the hand or I go for the one arm.
I go for the handshake, it's
if
a
they're
kiss on the hand.
cultured, because I know a lot of Spanish women like to kiss and shit like that, I'd be like
That's what
this.
I'm saying, yeah.
I'll one arm. Hey, what up, homie?
Your
One arm.
boys-
Boom.
girls, your friends,
My
wives?
like my bros, my homies, cause I don't have friends. You're either an acquaintance
Yeah,
or
yeah.
your family.
Right.
Because
But
I'll
you-
ride for him and him faster than I would for some
But
blood
you heard what
relatives.
Dominican John said?
Right, I get it.
Yeah,
They said
fuck
grab-
him though.
They said
He ain't
grab
gonna
the
do the
hand and
same
give her a
thing.
kiss.
Whatever. I don't care. I love him though.
Isn't that the Latino culture?
I love him and I accept him for who
That's
he
not the
is.
Latino culture?
But what I'm saying
never
I
seen-
is,
don't know what culture
We don't
it's
give kisses
about.
on cheek and
what
shit?
I'm saying
You
is
said you
that
grab her hand and kiss her hand.
I'm going.
I do grab hands,
I'm
kiss
gonna
Wives, moms, I don't go fuck with it.
ride for people a certain kind of way. So with that being said, like if some dude's pressing him, it's just in my nature. I'm not gonna let nobody press him in front of me. It's just not gonna happen.
Nah, but then he snitched on you. Remember that shit, nigga. Press him. Press him.
So wait, because this was kind of funny. So real quick, 'cause you was like,
Yo,
he was
chill
like-
out. Let me put my guns back on.
So you just this is it for you, right? But he was like, well, I can't chill with you like that. Because at some extent,
He's snitching on all of
can
us.
I trust you and what can I trust you with?
So that's
At
topic
this
that-
point, I'm
Hold
gonna
up,
be
hold
real.
up, buddy,
I don't
hold
know
up,
what I
hold
can
up.
trust you with.
Let me tell you this, because there's a lot of men that disagree with my post, and I respect it. But they don't know who I am. My bro code is I'm the type of guy that gets you out of jail, like bail you out. Type of guy.
Yeah,
that
you're
if
the one
you-
that put me there too.
Shut up. I'm the type of guy.
If the cop said, "Did he
Shut up.
shoot him?"
Yo, listen.
You're gonna be like, "Yeah, he did." I'm gonna go bail him
You're
out.
gonna do the
though.
same thing. You're cutting me off again. All right. Yeah, you don't want to cut me off again. You know that one.
What happened last time?
So, again, I'm the type of guy that
Cuddle with me, baby.
niggas call me and they'll be like, yo, I got into jail. I only knew your number. Can you pay this? Blah, blah, blah. Pick me up. Pay for the phone call. I'm the type of person, if they get in a car accident at 3, 4 in the morning, they're only calling me. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro code. Like, I ride for my boys. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the only person that they can call, and I'm talking about 10, 15 dudes in the group chat, all 10, 15 dudes individually only can call me.
Okay.
And I'll tell you an example let me tell you an example before you say something. I went to Providence once. My boys got arrested with all their boys. They're all at some white bar over here. Dude went to jail. No one went to bail him out, and I didn't tell nobody that I was going to jail and waiting till 3, 4 in the morning until he got out and paid his bail. And they're like, oh no, they all told me that John was coming. They knew
So
you were
that-
coming.
so
I was
I
like,
have a
no, I
question.
didn't text nobody that I was coming, and I waited for you out here and no one even showed
So
up.
that night that I almost got into a fight,
Well,
you know with who?
What's your boy?
And
I ride for my boys.
Who was
He
you
almost beat
riding
me up with $10 boxes. I said, shut the fuck up, back up.
Wait, whoa. There's some a
One
bunch
on
of
10.
context
Basically,
missing.
what he said earlier.
No, you guys cannot start a
All right,
story
let me-
like
you didn't
this.
ride for me that
First
day.
of all,
You guys were at the,
I got picked up and put on a fucking
It
security
was your
guard's
security
shoulders.
guard that said you're good. That you worked for you. Shut
Yeah,
up.
but the nigga scooped me up and picked me up
he
like I was
told
some
me-
little
He
boy.
whispered in my ear. I was like, yo, I got AJ. I
It was
work
his
for him.
son.
My boy.
it probably was. Where
Listen.
was that?
Yo, it was like
Let's say
2 years ago.
scenarios
Not
1 on
even.
10.
Okay.
One guy on 10 dudes.
Okay.
I stood in
guy-
front of 10 dudes. Just
one
like he
guy
said. His
on 10
instinct is
dudes. Is he the one guy?
no. The one guy is some white
What
boy.
happened was
He was
some
gonna beat up
dude,
some white boy.
some dude pressed my family, and I didn't ask no questions. I said, "What's up?" He came out of nowhere, talk about, "This is my white boy. This is my white boy. Chill out, chill out." And dudes had love and respect for him, so we were like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yo, this is my white boy. Chill out, chill out,
So
chill out."
even if your white boy was wrong, you had his back.
I stood right in front of him.
But if he cheats on his girl,
He's
oh my
not gonna
God,
have
I'm
his
out.
back.
Yo, she forced it.
Thank
you.
you.
Just, no, you
Thank
just
you.
did it.
Thank
you.
you.
Just, you just
'Cause he
ended
was
the conversation.
wrong. He sexually
you just ended
assaulted
the
a girl in
conversation.
the club, and dudes was ready to fight him.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to
And
know
he
that?
rode for him.
No,
But his boy
Whoa,
cheats on his
wait,
girl.
wait.
He's gonna rat his boy out.
Wait.
Where's the bro code there?
Because I'll tell you something.
Wait, before you
That's
said
a
that.
fact.
I didn't just
If
walk
we're
into.
married and he cheats on me and you
Hold
tell
on.
me, I'm not gonna tell
Hold
him.
on, wait,
so-
set your combos. I'm walking into a bar. 10 dudes
Go
are
ahead.
wait.
Go ahead.
10 dudes are walking up to one white boy.
It wasn't 10. It was like 3.
There was 10 of you niggas,
It
bro.
was 3.
It was 10 of you, and you're all
No.
boxers.
Okay.
It was
that's
3 of us.
That's 50.
That's like 10.
No,
That's 50.
It was 3 boxers.
It's
like
1 on
10
50,
dudes.
bro.
It was like, I'm not
3
gonna lie.
boxers is like
It was
2.
3
I
of
can
us,
name names.
but it was
We're
3
good.
boxers.
I'm walking right
Yeah,
in.
me,
He's talking about sexual
Irvin, and
assault. There's no
Kendrick.
sexual assault until you go to court and whatever. Like then they can get the cameras. And shit. I wasn't there.
Okay.
I'm walking in.
Okay. But you know him.
10
No,
dudes
you
on
were
one.
there for a while.
No, I wasn't.
When
I
I
swear to God,
walked
just
in,
walked in.
didn't I dap you up when I
No,
walked
it was
in?
from the hallway,
If
and
you
you guys were
rode for
already
him
pushing
that
out
way-
this way.
Wait,
Okay.
let's just say this. If you rode for him that way, you know his
Oh, I
personality.
know how he is.
So
Yeah.
you would know whether or
He
not.
says all the time he's a
was
drunk ass
that
white boy.
Yeah.
That's what he says all the
You would
time.
know if he was the type to like grab up on a girl.
But I don't know
along
what the
way.
situation was. Just 10 on 1,
It wasn't
I
10
just-
on 1. It was 3 on 1.
bro. I can name
It was
it
3
after the
boxers.
podcast. I'll name
So
everyone.
what
you-
All right, go ahead, name em.
No. Hold
It
on.
was
Let him-
Irvin and
let him
Kendrick
go.
and me.
Let me catch
Without
up.
asking a question, just stood in front of him and said, "Yo, chill. This is my white boy. Back up."
Okay. So
In
you
front
just
of
stopped.
10 dudes.
And dudes loved
just stopped
him
too.
so much that
Yeah.
we were like,
Okay, cool. He
that's his
slide.
man's.
de-escalated
We gonna
the
let that shit
situation.
slide.
He de-escalated the situation.
That's
It wasn't
That's
10.
it.
It was easily 3 on 1 or 4 on 1.
Doesn't
It was
matter the
3
numbers?
boxers.
To be fair, he
It was
just,
3
all he
boxes.
did was de-escalate the situation.
Without knowing the situation.
Not really. Because if it was anybody else, we'd be like, who the fuck is you?
And then they
we
would've
would've
fucked us up.
knocked
And
them
you would
up.
all got fucked
But
up.
If it was too
we
crazy.
had love and respect for him. That when he was like, yo, chill. This is my white
Why
boy.
would
This is
10
my white
dudes that-
boy. He was like
If
this.
my cousin got sexually assaulted, I don't care if I had love for AJ. I'm punching him in the face if he stands in front of me, in front of the dude that is sexually assaulting my cousin.
But
You
you
know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
know it in your situation.
So what kind of real man am I that multiple dudes drunk as fuck look at me and be like, "Oh shit, that's John. That's a real ass nigga. Let me step back," because bro code, this bro code shit, nigga. I am bro code definition. Period.
You can't say that.
How? He just defined it for you. Is that not true?
No, you rode for your boy, but you would have ratted on
Yeah.
your boy if his
So you
girl,
can't
if
say
you
it
went
that
home
way.
like
Wow.
that, and his girl was
But
like,
four dudes
what
are-
did,
four
what
dudes
did
about to beat
LK
someone-
do? What did
four
LK
dudes-
do? You
four
would have been like,
dudes-
yeah, he grabbed on some girl's ass in the club, almost got us beat up. He fucking tried to fuck a stripper. You'd be like that dude. That's why you're not bro code.
4 dudes
you
ready-
were bro
ready
code
to
because
kill
you
somebody.
stepped up.
That's not the scenario. 4 dudes ready to kill somebody. Someone steps up and you're like, "Oh, that's a real nigga right there. Let me step back." When
No.
2 seconds later, you're about to kill him. What's that mean? Why do you have respect for that man?
We have respect for you.
Why do you have respect for me, the man? Thank you.
It's different.
End of discussion. I don't know why
not
you
the
keep
same.
questioning it.
It's
That's
not the
facts.
same.
'Cause you
That's
contradict
100%.
yourself.
That's not contradiction.
With the bro code thing, you do.
Because you're the type to step up for your man in front of other men, but when his girl be like, what did he do tonight? You're going to be like,
You're not gonna
yeah.
defend him.
'Cause
he
I'm the type of
sexually
man
assaulted some
that will
girl,
stand up for the girl.
And he was face first in some stripper's pussy.
And
Like,
I'm the
you're
type of man
dude.
that will stand up for the girl. Thank you for your
I mean,
definition
all right.
again.
But that's not bro code.
That's
You
definitely-
stopped
Where's
him
my
from
di-
getting beat up that night,
where's my
but you didn't
respect for
stop him
that
from losing his relationship. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, you're mixing combos, bro.
Hold on.
There's no relationship in that situation.
Men should have overall respect for women. I think all good men do.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not faithful. You're oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? It doesn't depend on that woman. It depends on that dude. Like your honor or whatever.
The loyalty?
Your loyalty. Thank you. Is not to that woman. You have no right to have loyalty to that.
That's what I was
woman.
asking you earlier. You never had couples relationships?
What do you mean?
Like you guys 3, 4 couples that always go on vacation. You guys are best friends forever for the rest of your life.
I've only had like one real relationship, so no.
Have you had any couple friends?
One
Yeah.
real relationship.
You ever been on
said-
vacation?
hold on.
I thought you were married.
You said one
Yeah.
real relationship?
Yeah. Yeah.
You've had one real
I
relationship?
think so.
in your
I
whole
think I've
life?
only been loved right once. Yes.
Yeah, but that's your definition of it. You've had
That's still what
boyfriends.
matters to her.
Matters.
Yeah,
no
that matters
shit.
to her.
Whoa.
Well, I'm just saying. So yes,
been
my
loved
ex and
right
I had
one
couples that we went out and
times.
did stuff with. Went to the beach.
You don't have no loyalty to the other couples?
That's crazy.
in that group?
I do for the.
I'd
women.
love you.
As you should.
I do for the women. Now, I will say this: there's pillow talk. If we're in a group setting and there's this couple that we're always with, and the girlfriend is cheating on her husband, I might lay down and tell my husband that. He can then take that information and do what he wants with it. But I'm not gonna go to that dude and say your wife's a whore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we would say that his wife's a whore.
I'm just, well, get my.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Situationally, it's different.
Yeah, it started with her, but if he's a real friend, he's gonna go and tell her, yo.
Yeah, like
This is
that's
happening,
on them.
yeah.
Now I'm in it, but I'm not because I done spread that to my husband.
So what if you have a best friend that's a guy and he has a girlfriend and he's part of the
I have a
couples
I have a
separation?
best friend that's
as an older, grown, mature woman.
Watch the words.
Older, grown, mature woman. You know, I didn't say nothing else. What is a no-go for you when it comes to men? Like, this is no-go.
drugs.
Taking them or selling them?
At
That's
this
actually a
late
good question
age-
because I was going to say
You know
drugs.
what?
I'm like, wait, hold on.
At this late age, both.
All right,
Because
both.
you still-
But what drugs are you talking about? Are you talking
No, I mean
coke,
not
heroin,
like-
shrooms, weed,
I would not.
cigarettes,
date-
alcohol?
I don't like
Those are
smokers.
drugs.
Weed's one thing. I can handle weed, but
Okay,
I
you
can't
can handle
handle
weed.
cigarettes.
No cigarettes.
I'm a cigar smoker myself, so I love a good cigar once in a while.
Okay.
But cocaine is a no-go. Anything beyond that is a no-go. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Nope.
No, but what if alcohol? What if alcohol is this drug?
As a bartender, I've been a bartender now over 15 years.
Okay.
So I know what alcohol does to people, and I know how it impairs judgment. If I can't trust a man to do the same things he'd do with me, without me, it's not a good partnership. You get what I'm saying?
With or without the liquor?
With or without the liquor.
Okay.
If you get drunk and
So
you're
how
a shit
does
show,
a man?
that's unattractive.
But
It doesn't matter
if
male
you
or
are
female.
overly like, I love this man's sexy. If you're like into this person, when does that trust factor become a thing where you know like, yo, I'm coming home to you regardless. Like, just trust me. I'm going out with my guys real quick, even though I'm drunk as fuck. Like when does that build up?
This brings me to that Nicki Minaj thing. Her husband made a fool of her.
What's going on with that before you go
Then her
further?
husband's like a chomo, bro.
First of all, I don't even know his name. I don't think anybody
He's
knows
like a
his
He's a
chomo.
sex
He's
offender.
like a child
That's all I
molester.
seen from him. Yeah, that's all I
Dude's
know.
like a sicko.
So I don't know him. All I know is that I posted it. It was so funny. Somebody remixed it. So Cardi B's dude,
Offset, yeah.
Yup. Oh yeah, he was like, "Yo, where you at? Where you at?" And he was like
Offset. You seen
partying
that?
with Kai
That
Cenat.
was so
He was
fucking
like
funny.
acting gangsta in the video, and then like the next video over was like Offset with Kai Cenat.
They were all dancing bachata.
Yeah, Kai had him on his live show, and he's like, he had a great time. Just
Yeah, he was
boys,
chilling.
He said the best
boys.
weekend.
But he
Yeah,
accidentally
Yeah,
cheated
like-
on live.
So, but
He did?
He accidentally cheated on live.
Well, whatever.
He told some
Anyway.
girl like, "Yo, what's up? What's
Anyway.
good? What's good?" He went to the bathroom for 45 minutes with the shorty. Came down with the shorty.
I didn't even know that. That's
Yeah, I
news to
seen
me.
that shit. I was like,
But
damn,
I
this
do
nigga
know that
caught
Nicki
on live.
Minaj's boo made her look stupid, in my opinion. So what I'm saying is, it's not just always cheating. It's not just always cheating. I represent my man when I'm out, right? If I'm in a relationship, even if I'm not with you, I represent you.
It's real.
That's what I feel. And vice versa. So even if we're not together and you're out acting a fool, and everybody's like, yo, this man was out there acting wild, I'm gonna feel fucking stupid. Like, I got a clown ass nigga? I don't want a clown ass nigga. What woman wants one? You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, it's that factor. If you're gonna be a drunk wreck, that's unattractive.
So I'm gonna ask an older, more mature woman this question.
Is this the title?
No.
Might as well
That's
be.
apparently
older
my
and
title.
more mature.
God.
Do you believe in right person, wrong timing?
I do, unfortunately. I think it's happened to me
I feel like that's
recently.
been a little bit more popular these days.
I have a good question for you.
And the only reason why I say that,
Hold up.
I got a better question for you.
As a bartender, 15 years.
Yeah.
You said you don't like people that do drugs, and maybe he said if alcohol is a drug.
Excessive.
Yeah. What if I met you on the first couple dates and I just have a few drinks on our first couple dates?
he allows no drinks, period, by the way.
He
He
said,
says no drinks, period.
he said if you go on the
You're
first
not
date
allowed
at
to
a-
have one
at the restaurant
glass of
Yeah, yeah.
wine.
Off the restaurant shit,
With
bro.
him.
How
Yeah,
about
for sure.
this? I went on a date. I'm in dating mode right now. Maybe not right this second. I'm taking a break because I'm doing more important things. But
She said, I'll get back to it.
I was dating not too long ago, and a guy offered me a date. He was attractive, black dude, not from Worcester. I'm like, all right, bet. He showed up to the date drunk.
How'd you feel about that?
That's super duper unattractive.
That's a red flag.
Again, it does.
But
not-
being drunk is one thing. But my thing about it is if you,
What about getting drunk
yeah,
on a
everyone's
date?
body is different. So 10 glasses of wine for me
How you act with
could
alcohol.
potentially be 1 glass of wine for you.
2 drinks, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
my
don't
thing
want
about it is,
more. I don't want to
if
be
you
sloppy.
tell
Yo.
yourself,
That shit died.
How you doing?
And we're out. Let's end
How-
the podcast. All right, go.
how do you feel about nudies?
What do you mean?
A girl, you're talking to a girl, whatever, she wants you to constantly send them to her, videos, pictures, whatever. How do you feel about nudies?
I don't believe in nudes.
You don't believe in nudes? Okay.
I
Why?
always delete them at the end of the relationships and shit like that, but it's not a
No,
thing
you
for me.
delete them, but I'm saying, but you send them.
I don't ask for it. If they send it, they send it.
Talking
But
about you sending them.
oh, how do if I send nudes?
I'm saying like a girl's pressing you. She's like, yo, like, daddy, what's up? I'm horny.
If I would,
I'm hot.
if I've been in
what's
like a
up?"
2-3 year relationship and we're
No,
distant,
what if you guys
but
are
no.
like a month in?
No, why would I ever do that? Why would anybody do that?
A few months in.
People do it unwarranted all the fucking
Oh
time.
yeah, for girls. We don't
girls,
get
yeah.
get pussy photos every single day of the week. I wish. See some titties and shit.
They send you. All right, so how
Yeah,
do you
y'all have
feel
the good
about it?
life, if anything.
I have received a lot of unwarranted dick pics. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I think that it's gross. I think that it's uncouth.
I think that's weird because when
I
you
think
open,
it's weird. You're
yeah.
you're a strange
You
bird.
could be
to
doing
me now.
anything and you open
I
something.
have actually liked someone, and then they just, and I'm like, oh,
Turn off?
I liked you. Damn, I liked you. I think, yeah. Unless it's like we're seeing each other, and like you said, we're long distance. Even then, it's still a little. I'd rather just like let's FaceTime maybe.
Little
I would
FaceTime
say
phone
you don't
sex.
do the
FaceTime
you don't
phone
do the
sex.
Snapchat FaceTime sex.
I mean, I think that's more appropriate than
Obviously,
pictures.
that's
Snapchat?
Now-
Snapchat FaceTime sex is elite when you're not next to
Why does
the
that have to be
person.
Snapchat?
because she had an Android.
Races?
No, I mean, I'll be example. If
Why
I
does that
have,
have to be Snapchat?
hold on, no. If I have,
Racist.
let's just say I have an iPhone. She has an Android.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
That's what I
We
good.
said.
can't FaceTime.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Why
then
you
we gotta
disagree with
resort
what he
to
said?
Snapchat sex.
Why don't you just agree with what he
Well,
said?
same thing. It
You
doesn't
fucked
matter
up because she had
what-
an Android.
It doesn't matter what platform you're using to do it. I'm
know
just
what I'm saying?
saying. But
But
for
you're cool with
girls,
it.
I'm cool with FaceTime sex. If that's what you want to call it. I don't even fucking know. But I don't know. I don't think I'm super cool with, no, actually, no.
Their intellectual
Now that I
level
think about
of
it, not at
energy
all.
that goes
You talked
through-
about being an aggressive woman.
Yeah. Oh, I'll send pictures all fucking day. I
No,
love
no. So you
pictures.
talked about. All right, cool. So you talk. So clearly you do that. You'll send.
all day. Yo.
Pictures
I would
and
do a whole
whatever.
photo shoot.
Cool. So as an aggressive woman, right? The dude don't know you're aggressive, but he finds you attractive.
Oh, he'll know quick.
If he, no, he doesn't. He doesn't know you're aggressive,
Okay.
but he finds you attractive,
Okay.
and he grabs you and wants to kiss you or whatever. You allowing it, or you like, nah, I gotta be Miss Boss Bitch. Like, nah, I'm the alpha over here.
Oh, God, no. Oh, no. I don't. Okay, so when I say I'm assertive or aggressive, I go after what I want, and I will let you know I want it. But that doesn't mean I don't want to be wooed or swept off my feet or made feel like a woman. I mean, no, not at all. So you're saying, like, if a guy was aggressive to me, would I reject him? No.
Yeah, if a dude was like,
If I'm feeling him, no.
damn, you're fine, and he wants to like make out with you or whatever.
I don't believe in hard to get. I think that's a lie. I think that's the biggest scam that men believe women do. And I think if a woman is playing hard to get and she actually likes you, then now she's playing games with you right off the bat.
She's about to lose. I'll tell you that.
She's playing games right off the bat. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some men like that because they say, this is why I asked this question originally, because men are supposed to be the hunters, right? So if you
Facts.
can't,
That
if
is
I'm
facts.
too forward and I'm too on you, now you don't have the room to pursue me. Maybe
I
now
don't think
I'm
that's
challenging
true.
your manhood.
Because I think.
So
I think
it's a
I don't know,
game.
I think if you're a beta, maybe. If you're a true alpha,
I'm
and a
not
shorty
doing it on
tries to like
purpose.
turn up on you, you're gonna be like, yo, this shorty thinks she's the shit. I'm about to show her what the shit really is.
So
like,
that's what he said, right? You're too
No.
confident.
No, that's not what he said. What he said was, like, if a shorty come off too aggressive, he's not with the shits. What I'm saying is, whether you're too aggressive or not too aggressive,
I'm gonna prove it.
if I really feel like I'm that dude, if I'm a real true alpha, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna let you think you got that. I'm like, you got that. Cool. Yep, you bagged me, whatever. Yeah. And I'm gonna finna turn up on you.
I don't get that.
Cause that's
I'm
the
not trying
alpha
to
in me.
bag.
No, cause that's the alpha in me. Like if I feel like
I see
If I feel like
potential.
no, but I feel like if you're like
if he's losing in
alright,
bed, he
no,
doesn't wanna
but if
lose
I
in
feel
bed, he
like
wants
you're
to
trying
win.
to really turn up on me and show out, then that's gonna
Wait
make
a
me
minute.
be
What
like,
are we talking about right now,
He just added
AJ?
extra
we're talking
words.
about everything.
No.
No, he's just talking about in bed.
I think you know what he means when he said showing out.
No, yeah, because I
If I
think
feel like you're trying to turn up and
This
show
is
up on
different.
show out on me, I'm gonna have to be like,
He's gonna,
This is
he's gonna jump off the dresser. He's gonna
Facts,
do
I'm about to Rey Mysterio off the couch. Yeah, no, you're not finna turn up on
this
me.
conversation went elsewhere, AJ. This is not what we was talking
Listen,
about.
I got a question for the men.
Go ahead.
Listen, is it a win in your book if a shorty takes a year or two off after your relationship, or do you take an L when she hops from man to man?
No, I don't
She
think.
I don't
takes it
think
out.
neither.
Yeah, she's in the
At the end of
past.
the day,
She's
at
in
the end of the day,
past.
at the end of the day, I'm a man. At the end of the day, I stand on my 10 toes. I know who I am morally. Like you could spread all the rumors and the fake shit all you want, but I know who I am as a person. I know who I am as a man.
Talk to them.
So regardless, it's not a win or a loss.
But what if she's still in love with you? She can't
No,
move
that,
on.
and I've
Okay.
experienced
She could
that
be in
shit.
love with me. She's not.
I've
She's not
saved.
coming back. She's not
Honestly,
spending the
real
block.
talk. I've saved. I didn't leak no screenshots. I didn't screen.
Wait, so you don't believe
no
second chances?
messages. I saved a
depends.
woman's whole
If
personality, whole demeanor by not airing to the world my side. Even though she bashed me on Twitter and bashed me on Facebook and
this
bashed
is very
me on
personal.
Yeah, I don't know
she
who you
bashed
talking
me
about,
on
bro.
everything. But my thing is,
You sound
I
hurt.
had proof. No, I'm not even. I'm saying, I had proof.
Bro, I'm saying.
Like,
Okay, let me
physical
answer. Let me
proof.
answer.
Yeah,
Of
just
you
hold up,
saying
hold up, AJ.
otherwise.
You just asked if I believe in second chances. If she's doing all that, she's what you said. She's in 30 dates or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no second chance.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, no.
So
I'm
she
saying
moved
don't
on 30
that to me.
times,
Doesn't
don't
happen.
come back.
You could come here, for like a quickie or something, but
Wait a minute.
You try
So
to
wait,
convince me to go back.
I'm confused by the question.
So mine's is like if she was in love with you for so long and then she has to take a year or two off because she was so in love with you she can't be with another man, or you guys break up and then she's already fucking 10 other dudes next week and 10 other boyfriends in the next year. Like what's the win? What's
So
the
I know
L?
somebody.
Like,
I know somebody.
how-
I'm
how
not
you
going. I'm
impacted
not
that
going to say
woman
their name or
and
who
their
they
outcome.
were, but they were told me, you know why I've been single since you were this age, and I said why. They said because no other man
Jumped
they
off
said,
the dresser.
They said
I know.
your blank,
Rey Mysterio.
your blank set the standard, and no other man has come close to that standard.
yeah.
And I was like, oh damn, really? Like, that's what it was.
Now is that a
I'll say
win
this.
in men's
Okay,
book?
As a woman, after I am heartbroken, because if you're saying she's heartbroken
Yeah.
over a person,
Yeah.
it takes me a very long time to even get close to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because now my guard's up, and I'm afraid of being hurt because I was just hurt by somebody. So I think in any case, if a woman is jumping from you to a next dude, she really doesn't. She don't love you like that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, she don't. That's not love, because when you love somebody like for real, you don't want to give yourself up to somebody else that quick, that easy.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that easy. And if it's that easy, do you want her?
that's what I'm saying. I'm not taking it back.
I feel like yes
it's a
and
win
no.
for me.
I feel like yes and no because I feel like you meet people under different circumstances, and the only reason why I say that is because
Yes and
like,
no.
all right,
How soon is too
I
soon
could
to have
meet
sex?
you. Hold on,
Considering
no.
what you're saying, how soon is too soon to have sex?
I don't think
That's after
a breakup,
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we're grown. We're grown. Hold on.
So he says tomorrow.
No, we're grown.
That's what you're saying.
No,
If we're
what
grown
no,
man and
I'll be
adult
real with
woman,
you.
you're down to fuck tomorrow.
We're
both
grown.
He's
I
about to
understand.
say that.
You
in
have
a
your
nice
hold
way.
on. You have your needs. I have my needs. At the end of the day, we might find out that not only are we compatible.
weekend.
No, hold on. Not only are we compatible sexually, but we might find out like
There's a
we
connection.
actually might
wanna
have
know
a
your answer.
connection. Hold on, we might actually have a connection.
your question.
So it's like the sex might make us actually explore whatever connection we have.
All right, now I'm
You
gonna
know what
turn
I'm
it
saying?
back on
Because
her.
if that shit was straight trash, I don't care what connection we have.
All right,
That
thank you,
pussy
AJ.
was weird.
Thank you for your,
I
for your
ain't talking to
conversation.
you again.
What were you
I know
saying?
your answer. How
And
long?
I don't like head.
All right, thank you.
How long is
what
too soon?
What the fuck are you talking
All right, yeah,
about?
skip it.
Next.
Ignore that.
That shit has
You don't want to hear. You don't want to hear.
that shit has been established on every podcast
All right, thank
already.
you, thank you,
Oh
thank you.
my God.
That's
I
behind,
do
that's
not-
behind
I
the
do
scenes.
not
the
like
question.
it. I
Ask the
will not
question.
ask you for it.
Thank
I
you,
will
AJ.
not-
Thank you. Ask the question.
How long is too soon? Her same question. Just returning it
I
back
was
to
kind of
her.
asking from a male perspective.
And I wanna
feel
know from a female.
Okay, I feel like if, like he said, I'm a grown ass woman. I have needs. If it's been a while since I've had sex and I'm attracted to you, it's a matter of months.
Okay, that's not a bad answer.
Months is like 90-day rule.
No, it could be 1 month. It could be, but it's usually
You said months with an S, like the kids earlier.
Usually it's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You-
crazy.
Usually it is months.
That's
but,
super respectable.
I don't think there should
Yeah.
be a time frame on it. I think it's a chemistry thing. If the
That's
mood
what I
is
was-
right
that's
and you
basically
fall
what I
into
was
that
saying.
Position,
No, yeah.
If the chem-
No one knows what you were saying.
No, if the chemistry was right, bro,
If the mood
I
is
could know
right.
you for a day. I could know you for
Facts,
a year.
facts.
If the chemistry's right, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings and blessings. Lessons and blessings.
Lessons
Lessons
and
and blessings.
blessings.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, AJ, for.
We'll go let them.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Hold
you.
on, before we go lessons about.
Yeah, you don't like head. Yeah.
Do you have any more?
yeah, that's.
You have any more questions or topics?
Lessons or blessings? Let's go.
Before we go lessons about, you have any more questions or topics?
No, because apparently this question now has been
Answered.
discussed a million
Oh, we're
times.
gonna
No,
discuss
ask
it
him.
after.
Wait, hold
We're
on,
gonna
what was
We
discuss
can
the
talk about
question?
it after.
No, we're
No,
gonna talk about
Go
it
ahead,
after.
what
Your
was the
head, bro.
question?
No one,
Go,
yeah,
bro,
no one
come
likes
on,
you. You
go.
don't like head,
Go,
bro.
this is about to die.
All right, lessons or blessings.
Lesson or
Go ahead,
blessing.
Des.
You have to explain
One
it to
lesson
her.
or one blessing throughout this week, recent, right
It's either
now.
a lesson or a blessing
Yep.
that you
Yeah.
experienced this week.
this week.
Has to be recent. Like a few days ago, something happened. It was blessing. that happened.
Either or.
Or you learned something this week.
A lesson. And my lesson is that I cannot control everything. And I gotta learn to let go.
I told you that earlier.
DJ?
I learned a lesson on this podcast where multiple men about to beat me up, and then they look at my face and be like, "That's the bro right there," and I'm gonna stop. And he's a real N-word. So I just found
Multiple
out
professional fighters.
I'm the definition of bro code.
Yeah, let me.
Lesson of the day.
I'm gonna second that. I wasn't there that night because it would have been a different story. But anyways,
I'm gonna tingle this man's balls.
yeah, that's how you spicy. Lesson or blessing? I'm gonna go with actually kind of both. I just hit 20K on Instagram, so that's a blessing. But the lesson was if you continue to put in the work and something you're doing, something you love, it might not happen soon, but it's gonna come. So
Shit.
I would say, like it should, both, blessing and lesson. Something small, something simple.
What was it?
Something small.
Blessing,
hold on.
blessing. What'd you say?
Nah, it's blessing and lesson.
I
Something
say-
small, something simple that you might have not realized was a big deal, might have been a big deal to somebody else. You could have saved somebody's Thanksgiving, saved somebody's Christmas. You have no idea what you did for somebody.
it's a little too early, but yeah.
It's really not.
You don't think so?
Pass
Some
out
people
turkeys
right now
today.
getting ready for Thanksgiving. Their families are struggling. And
That is
hurting.
true.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you ever did for. You never know how you impacted somebody. That's the blessing or lesson.
Love it.
Did he mess it up again?
No, kind of did.
Blessing. He did, right?
Just
We
ended.
out of here, yo.